Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Canon 700D. So this camera itself is powered by this type of battery. So you will need to get this Canon LPE8 battery to power up this camera. So to put it in is simple. This is the way how you put it in. The word Canon inside there, put it in. So to charge it up, basically you just have to pop out the battery again, and then you just put it into the slider. So here will be a yellow light at the word charge here. So once the battery is full, after like 1.5 hour charging, 1 hour to 1.5 hour, so it become green color, means full. So one whole strong battery life can last you about approximately, based on my experience, 500 to 700 shots. Yes. So to turn it on the camera is this slider here. But before that, this camera is using normal SD card. So this is the SD card slot. You just have to put it in this way. To turn it on, it's just like this slider on. So yep, because now you're in off flash mode, it give you a warning that the flash is off. So this is to show you that your current shutter speed now, your current aperture, your ISO, your battery strength, how many shots you can take, and all these things. So Q is basically like the shooting mode and all. You can adjust it through here. So right now you may be wondering where is the image is. But if you look through the viewfinder, you can see it right here. So how to make the live view? Press this button here. There you go. You have a live view shots of all whatever image you want to take. Let's give some coins here. Alright, so if you can see here, because the reason why the image is not in focus is because the thing is too near to the subject. But if you can see now, it's in focus. Yes. You just press it in. So by the way, this camera is touchscreen. So yep, if you want to access anything, you can just touch here. This is the touch shutter enable and disable it. So basically, if you disable it, you cannot touch anything. Then this Q button here, this is where you can choose the autofocus method. There's that multi, single, and all these things. So basically, this is a quick access button. This is where you can change the drive mode. This is where you can change the image quality. This is where you can change. They have created creative filters like black and white, soft focus, fish eye effect, miniature effects, and all these things. All these are all the filters you can play around. You can just, to off the filter, just press the off. To go back, here is there. So yep, this Q button settings will have like approximately 4 functions. So this function is not available here because this is actually in auto mode without flash. So if you want to adjust it around and all, like you want to play with further settings, you have to go to program mode. So actually this is actually the mode dial here. We got program, we got shutter priority, aperture priority, we got manual, scenery mode, sports mode, macro mode, landscape mode, portrait mode, and this is your creative control. This is no flash, this is auto reflash. Auto reflash is basically if you hard press anything, then the flash will pop up. But now it's a very bright environment, so the flash didn't pop up at all. So for program mode, you can access the settings like the white balancing and all these things. Maybe you go for manual. Nope, the button I disable it. So yep, that's where you can access around. This is the exposure value. You can just tap here and you can just use the ring here to adjust around. This is where you can make your image darker by 5 stops, or you can make it brighter by 5 stops. So yep, then you just press it to go back. So for your quick control here, if you are in manual mode, you have more access to the settings around. Like you can adjust the metering mode, you can adjust the image quality, you can adjust the built-in flash. You want it to be how powerful the flash is, soft flash and all these things. You can adjust the white balancing through here as well. You can make your object more bright, shady and all this. Then this is the picture style. You can adjust it around. Then this is the auto light optimizer. It's basically like for example, if you are taking a photo and then there's a shade behind the object is in a shaded area, so it tend to correct the brightness in a shaded area by making the exposure slightly higher, while the bright areas they reduce the exposure down. That's how it means. Then there's also creative filters as well. So these are all the settings that you can adjust it around. But because I disabled it, I just go to the quick function button here instead. So yep, then you just take a photo. And to view back the photos you've taken, if you ever take any photo, you just press this button here, take back. Then to delete, you just press this button, erase it. Then to zoom in to your photos you've taken, you just press this button in. But with this touch screen, you can just touch in, and you can even like view in, view out. Yes, that's the benefit of this D700. Then if you go to the menu button here, is where you can adjust all the settings for the camera, like the image quality and all. So this is quick access. This is where you can manually adjust yourself and all. You got the select folder, the brightness, everything. All this can be adjusted through here. So yep. Then this is where you can take it up screen and can just flip it in, flip it this way if you want and all. So one thing I like about this camera is it has a touchscreen function, which is very user friendly and all. Other than that, for video function is you press this button up here, you push it up is for video. Then if you are in aperture value, in shutter speed, to adjust your shutter speed is you just use this thing, the ring here, to go right and go left. Then if you're in aperture, you basically use the ring to adjust it around. You can tap here also can. Same goes with shutter priority. For manual, is you either tap here to adjust, or you can just tap the shutter speed. If you don't use the screen, to jump between the aperture and the shutter speed, you press this button here. You can see the orange thing, it jumps across. That's where you can adjust around. That's how you navigate across through shutter priority, aperture priority and manual mode. So yep, this is where you can off the stabilizer, autofocus and all these things. And this is where you can adjust, take out, this is a USB storage. So you have to connect the wire in to the computer. That's where you can transfer the image. Or not, you can faster way is you can use this SD card reader instead. So that's all for today's walkthrough for this Canon 700D. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me for more contents on camera, as I'll be uploading more of this in the days to come. And I see you soon. Bye.